Okay, finally, here's a video you never ever see. These are the deep dark purple Moscows. I tried to bring in extra lighting, and again, it still looks black, but there is some blue in there, or purple. Sorry. Deep dark purple Moscows. Now, what did I have to purchase today? This, people, I had to rush out because these little son of a guns just want to do nothing but eat their young. That's all they do. Now I gotta pick, I don't know about his split tail, but see, you got a pretty good picture of him there. He's very, very dark. And I watched them eat 2 or 3 of the young. And how do you tell which female is giving birth? Not that one. Not that one. Yeah, right there. See how the upper fin is drooped? Okay, and she doesn't have, she's kind of worn out, a worn out look, and her tail is not flaring nearly like this fish. That's how you tell which one had birth. And she might still be giving them. Oh, I did manage to save a bunch though. I don't know, let's take a look. I don't know if you can see anything in here. There's a few. And last count, 7, 8, I believe there's 9 or 11 in there, the last count. Now what I did do was, there's brine shrimp there, live brine shrimp, and still hatching some more. You know, they could take live brine shrimp right away. I gave them that. And y'all know my food line, right? So, what can I show on here? I can show that. Okay, sample egg flake. I've been given the go-ahead that I can start packaging this with my name and everything else on there soon. Best stuff ever. It's like egg yolk, really, in a can. I'll get more on that in a while, but this is more about the fish. But yeah, I mean, he's almost black. Ow, I wish I had better light. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it a little bit, and you can see the females have a lot of blue in them. Look at that. This guy's gorgeous. Whew. I had another male, but he died. But anyway, breeding boxes, no. Well, how come, Scott? Because you stress the females out. Breeding nets, yes. So, I don't know how many more I'll find tonight, if any. I'm still shocked. And she's been giving birth for, oh my goodness, 9 o'clock this morning is when I noticed. It's about 9 o'clock now, so 12 hours. And again, you can tell which female it is. They're the ones that look sickly, you know. They don't have the fins and the, you know, like going on there. Heavily pregnant. Heavily pregnant. And he just split his fin like 3 days ago, and I don't know how. They keep trying to dig down in there because I feed them algae. Yeah, white shells on the ram's horns. That's not good. That means not enough calcium. I still got a few shrimp left. But anyway, I'm going to try to capture any more babies I can. And the whole goal is to simply, I want to get them to about a week old, to where they cannot be swallowed. And I'll just drop some more live brine shrimp in here, some of the sample egg flakes, and let them go. So maybe it was a good investment. Look at that. a piece of netting with some plastic. And again, it was an emergency because I don't have any of these, and I've never had a issue with really any of my guppies eating their fry, except for these guys and the red albinos. I do run into that. Yeah, look at that. Total cost of probably 98 cents, $10. Freaking. And in hindsight, at least I'll have this for the future. I only worry about this in 10-gallon tanks, though. I'm certainly not worried about in the 20s. But, you know, I want some of the fry. And look at that. There's plenty of cover, man. Plenty of cover. Plenty of caves. You know? Plenty of places to hide. Nah, these little dumb suckers. A couple of them, they still had their, what do you call it? Their egg casing attached to them when they came out, if you will. I don't know what the technical term is. You know, where they eat off their, you know, eggs or whatever. Booger, you're never on video. Boogie, Zora. Yeah, you're never on video because you're scared. But anyway, egg yolk, or I don't know what you call it. And I watched two of these mothers go right up, put them in their mouths, and just eat them fully. So I'm expecting a few more Friday night. I've got to watch her, and periodically I come in here, and they seem to go to the corners. But very excited, man. This is one of the most rare guppies you can find, and there'll be an unboxing here soon on the rarest guppy you can possibly find, Moscow wise anyway. But these are deep dark purples. They won't be ready for sale until next year. It's just going to take a while to get them going, and these will be moved into a 20-gallon. I only keep 10 gallons just for trios or the half trios. I had another male and he died. I had a female and she died. So now I'm left with one male, 3 females. But got a lot of fry, a lot of dollar signs in the future. Cha-ching. But these guys are big enough. Petco sale going on right now. October 5th, I think, and it goes, or this is October 5th, I think. This goes on until November 5th, $1 a gallon. I'm going to go buy a crap load of 20s. Because not only do I need them, the AMA, or ALA, American Library Association in Louisville, I'll be there next year. January, February, March, April, May, around May 5th through 8th, I think. Not sure the exact dates, but right around that. So anyway, this is what you gotta do sometimes, people, to save them. Normally, man, I just let life dictate itself, but these are super rare fish. I had to save as many as I could. And I'll be back in here later on tonight to try to save a few more, because I'm guessing, see, look at her again, I'm guessing she might have a few more in her, but a normal fish looks like this, or normal female. And you see how much fry's in her? That poor girl's depleted. She needs some food and rest, and she's almost got nothing left. So it makes me wonder how many got ate. Alright, well, glad y'all could be a part of this. Glad I got better light this time. And, oh boy, these guys will not be cheap at all next year. Okay, we're talking about 50 a trio plus, probably 60 a trio. But, anywho, laters. Alright, well, I did manage to capture 11 and put them in the net. But as you can plainly see there, 3 more have made it. And this is day 3 of the birth, so maybe after 3 days they can't really get them in their mouths anymore. I'm not sure. So I saved a total of 11 in the net, 12, 13, 14 if they don't eat them. So I don't know. I'm not sure at what age they get to where they can't be eaten. I know fresh born they can be eaten. So, or maybe after a couple of days they get quicker and can dodge better. I don't know. Not sure. So there's at least 3 plus 11, 12, 13, 14 that have made it. Well, it's a big ram's horn. You've been camping there all day in mystery snow. Some cholla wood. That's sad. I don't know if that ram's horn will ever get out of there. If he gets stuck, he's going to die. But anyway, so I don't know. Again, I've never been a guy, I would never put a female in a breeding box, ever. I'm absolutely against that. I have no problem putting a fry in a net. It's just these are very, very expensive and rare fish. Matter of fact, I've never seen them on the market before. Deep dark purple Moscow. I gotta figure out how to... If y'all know a way... He developed a split tail about 3 or 4 days ago, and I have no idea why. Yeah, water changes, Scott. No, that's not true. I've been changing the water. Although it is harder in here. This is a... still got a couple shrimp left alive. It is harder in here. It's just a 10-gallon, and again, a temporary home. That she's looking good. Yeah, they're all looking good. Was that the one that had birth? See, her fins are back, looking good. Her fins are back. As you'll see in the other video, you can tell when they're giving birth. The fins are down. They're not feeling as good. Boy, she's super prego. Googly, freaking muggly. So, it needs 10 gallons. Well, how many are you keeping there, Scott? Well, everybody, these are just holding tanks. In this tank alone, there has been, I believe I did a video about it a while back, over 5 different breeds, and then they go into 20s. So, maybe at 3 or 4 days old, they're good enough. Now, I'm not going to take the risk and put these guys in there. I'm going to keep feeding them, which, let me cover this up. I can actually order this now. Sample egg flakes, okay? You know, on my food lines, I can place an order, but I have to have a minimum order until I sell a bunch of my other food to make enough money to order, you know, a new bulk shipment in. But anyway, this is great. It's basically egg yolk, you know, in a can. And that's kind of what it looks like. So anywho, I don't know. I assume the other 3 will survive. There could be a 4th one in here somewhere. I mean, just look at this tank. Even though it's only 10, I need to rub that off. 928. Maybe that's from last year? I don't freaking know. But there's a place, you know, for things to hide, and they can hide down here. You know, it's pretty, it's a lot of crap in here for a 10-gallon. Yeah, I know, there's a lot of moss in there. Well, I know, but it doesn't hurt anything. And there's Java moss, and then hair algae, and blah, blah, blah. So anywho, just thought I'd point that out. So, at least as of now, you know, I've got 13 or 14 survivors. So, I'll give these guys some more live brine shrimp that are in here. I don't know if you can see much. The netting kind of blocks everything. You can kind of see a baby or 2 in there, but and then I'll let them go, and then we have to figure out what alternatives do I have. The good thing is I had the dollar sale going on here at Petco. The bad thing is I'm going to have to go buy a bunch of 20s because I have literally run out of tanks. I got a couple more 10s I'm going to be setting up, but I'm out of 20s. So, I don't know. I have to whip out the old credit card, I guess. But, yeah, they're doing alright. So, apparently they're not much as much. I think this is one of the cooler looking 10-gallon tanks around anyway. And all kinds of crap in there happening. And the only heater I have is glass. That scares me. That came from freaking Walmart at some point. And look at that little stupid thing. This has got a hang on the back filter. I'm not a big fan of them. But anyway, it works. And the good thing is when I take all the fish out of here and put them in another tank, this will keep it cycled between the snails, the shrimp, you know, the filters. It'll stay cycled. Alright, that's enough of this tank. But eventually, these bad boys are going to be on sale. Well, for sale. They won't be cheap. They're probably going to be in the $50, $60 range. Paid a lot more than that for them. And I'll get better pictures. I'm going to send them to my professional photographer who can do them justice. So, anyway, that's just a 10-gallon. This just sits in my bathroom. That way, while I'm sitting here at the toilet, I have something to look at. Sad but true. Alright, again, everything's off. We're going to clean everything out. I'm going to show you real quick. There's a sink where I fill up everything. I don't want to show it to you. It's nasty. Okay? It's just a bad room for these things to be in. These are deep, dark purple Moscows. So, anywho, here's how I do it. Alright. So, got pantyhose there. That simply runs down to a bucket. I come in here. There you go. Oh, shoot. Oh, come on. Come on. Man, please don't tell me I have to suck the hose. This normally works. There it goes. Okay. Is it? That's great. Just sucked up my mouth. This is one of the few ones I had to do. Now, I do have to remove, I believe that passed away a day or two ago. I can't tell, but the mystery snail has not moved at all versus like that one. I know there's not much light in here. You'll see some fry in here. And it's time to release all these babies. You know, out of the net. Time for them to go free. Parents can't really do much anymore. But I do believe I gotta remove that guy. And that one's doing fine. There's still some shrimp in here. The coolest thing about a 10-gallon tank, people, think about it. 5 gallons is 50%. That's all you have to change. You know, completely, you know, different, you know, than anything else. Alright, well, we're getting kind of full there. Little yellowish water, I guess. So, anywho, let me... Got pantyhose in there. See how long it takes to unfill? Okay. Be careful about that, people. If you got too much in there, it'll overflow your freaking 5-gallon bucket. But this is about the only 5-gallon bucket I need to undo. And let me make sure. There we go. But anywho, you see how it's done. Just simply pantyhose and a rubber band to keep the little babies, you know, from getting sucked in. We don't want that. These babies cost, you know, a trio of $70, so we don't want that. Let me put that over here for a second. Oh, shoot. These are out of water. Crap, Scott. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, you're an idiot. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Let me force this back down the water. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't even think about that. Oh, googly moogly, man. Well, that was stupid. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God, you're a freaking idiot. You should have dumped him in there. Hang on. Alright, I am so ticked off right now. I mean, God, I'm an idiot. First of all, the snow is dead. I went in there, and it's rock hard. Okay? So, mystery snow gone. That's going to be in the garbage. So, let me put that away. My next mistake was the stupid breeder box, or the netting. I didn't dump the fish in for... Oh, my God. And so I panicked and didn't even have a chance to freaking, oh, freak. To change, to wash the filter. I am so ticked right now. I mean, everything I did was wrong tonight. Now, the question is in the tank. I don't know. I know there was 2 or 3 crushed babies because I found them in the net because I'm an idiot. So I don't know how many survived. If it, I have no idea. Alright, again, learn from me. I don't know why I don't think of these freaking things, you know? Why do I not think of them? I believe that bucket had a leak in the bottom too on top. Oh, anyway, that bucket's out in the garage. So, I don't know. Until the water clears up, I'll have to update you later. I mean, all I wanted to do was have the fry swimming free, and I had a 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 counted. So, I don't know. Now I'm ticked. Later. You know what? I'm actually glad this happened. A valuable lesson for me. Valuable. Okay. Now I'm going to try to get as close as I can. Okay. You see how that male is kind of a darkish, well, I don't know if it's a male or female yet. It's only about 3 weeks old. See how it's a dark color? Well, see that little white looking thing? That was the one that I had trapped in the breeder box. Okay, let's continue. Another white one, a dark one back there. The dark ones were the ones that happened to survive the initial assault from the females. Okay, so, yeah, there's another, well, yeah, there you go. See the white ones? The white ones were in the freaking trap. The dark ones were not. So, I'm going to guess by simply trapping them, they couldn't eat enough algae. And you notice the little white one, you notice the dark ones are a lot bigger. That's because they survived, okay? Yeah, they survived. So, that's the end of that experiment. I'm never doing it again. Y'all know me. I'm never gonna do breeder boxes. You know, ever put females in breeder boxes. You know, survival of the fittest. I guess I kind of got worried simply because of, hey, a couple of them are alive, huh? Alright, but anywho, yeah. So from now on, man, survival of the fittest. You know, if they're too stupid to hide in all the grass and gravel and moss and rocks, then they need to be eaten. Okay? Simple as that. You know, I'm not going to do this anymore. It's just ridiculous how the ones that survived look 100, look at that, look at the color, and he's the exact same age as these white ones. It's probably because they were, you know, in that little net, and you know, they couldn't get the algae and other things that they needed to raise up and get color on. You know, I'm sure they go down here around the mulm and, you know, all that stuff, and just kind of eat up the leftovers. And if they survive, they survive. So I am never, that breeding net, I'm going to trash it. It's going to go in the garbage. $9. Look at that. That's just a normal freaking female, or yeah, female, just going down here and trying to grab whatever. But yeah, it's just the color difference is so weird on the ones, you know, they're half the weight. Alright, well, if they get eaten, they get eaten. I'm done from here on out. I guess the only reason I tried to save them, which the bigger ones will be saved, was simply because I paid over close to $100, okay, for this deep dark Moscow purples. Alright, well, that's it. Got a lesson from me, got a water change. Of course, I was an idiot. I killed a couple because I didn't empty the breeder net before I did the water change. I'm an idiot. Oh, why do I never? Because I don't think about these things. The reason why I don't normally keep nets, and yeah, that's the end of it. But you can see the color difference, huge. So I expect the survivors will darken up pretty quickly. Hey, where are you going, buddy? Alright. Well, that's the end of it all. So, there was a 50% water change. They'll be doing better. I don't know where the mill's at right now. But I mean, look, it's just a 10-gallon aquarium. Plenty of cover. I don't know why I freaked out after I saw a mother eat one of the babies. It just kind of freaked me out. So, alright. That's the absolute end of this video. Learn from me, and next time I'll clean the freaking filters out, I guess. They're probably adjusting to the water temperature too. Not sure I got it right from the sink and all that, but I don't know. Enjoy. Later.